also eat steak and salmon and sea bass and everything else that he eats, just seasoned, all right?
Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. Thank you for always tuning in. I really do appreciate you all. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much for making the decision to press the button, and to my old subscribers, you know how I feel about you. Thank you so much. Today guys, I'll be taking you with me to the park. I'm catching up with a friend there, and we're going to be talking about the blue therapy. Yes, the blue therapy has been all over YouTube, all over the social media for the past few weeks now, and on Thursday they did the final part of it. And it was quite an eye-opener, you know, in the relationship between Chioma and Paul, Jamal and Deborah. So guys, I'm here today, like I mentioned in the intro, I'm here with another fellow YouTuber, Mom's Journey. So make sure you check our page, right? Support us. We're just young YouTubers and we're growing. Support our page. And we both have an interest in a particular series going on YouTube. I'm sure you all know about it because there's been a lot of review about it as well. And like I said earlier, I was just waiting for the last day of the show so that I can actually talk about it with my fellow YouTuber and my friend as well, because she's into it as well. You know, the blue therapy has taken everyone by surprise, and everyone has, I mean, on YouTube there has been different reactions. And I just wanted to chat this out with my friend. I want to know what she feels. I want to tell her how I feel about each individual, as in what are their names again? Paul,
and there's Chioma,
and then
there's
Deborah, and
I forget his name.
Yeah, the Ghanaian guy. I'm sure we'll remember his name later. So let's start with Chioma and Paul. What do you think about them?
I think they have an interesting dynamic going on in their relationship, and he's very old school in his opinions and his approach to things. And
I think he's very egocentric and arrogant as well. He's so full of himself, and he thinks he knows it all, and he thinks it's the law.
Whatever he says is what needs to go. And it even showed in his attitude towards the therapist, the way he spoke to her. I really felt
it was really what's what I'm looking for now. Sometimes when he speaks to the therapy, he was really
condescending.
Really talking.
Condescending.
And I think she was really patient. I think she was really patient. She really handled it well, trying to be very professional about it. I think Paul is full of shit. Pardon me. Pardon my French. He is. And even his attitude towards Chioma. I think Chioma is the whole package, personally, because
she's a lovely girl.
She's a lovely girl.
Did you watch that episode when he insinuated that she was fat?
Can you imagine that brown-tied girl? You're telling me she's fat? Seriously? I'm a girl already, but looking at her, I know she's a whole package. She can cook. How many children of our age or of this generation can actually cook? And you actually see she cooks and the food is yummy. And she still has time to do her thing. She's her own boss.
I find him really. I didn't know they made this type still. I thought they had stopped that manufacturing those type of men.
It's
it just goes to show you that the world just keeps turning around and turning around. It was. And immediately I saw his type of person. I was like, no, I don't want my daughter. I don't want my daughter to meet this type of person.
He doesn't deserve Chioma. I think Chioma can.
And I feel, but she's quite. She can hold her own.
She can. She's confident. I like her for that. But you know what? Yes, she can hold her own. But I don't think she needs to be with someone like Paul, because Paul will just be draining her energy. She doesn't need that. She needs somebody that will really appreciate her, support her to get stronger and build her business.
You know? Can you imagine?
He met her online, and now he's telling her not to continue with that. And
apart from that, can you imagine? He's into the type of making websites and things. And when she needed someone to do that, typical, he didn't offer
because she's not that
he
important.
He wants to put her under his thumb. In my opinion,
he doesn't want her to work. According to her, he wants her to be a housewife. Since he's earning a lot, this is an age.
I beg your pardon. A woman needs her own income,
of course,
regardless of the millions you're bringing into it. Because God forbid something happens to you tomorrow, how's she going to survive? How's she going to carry on? Even if you leave millions for her, she still needs that doing something to make her feel like somebody.
Yeah,
it was no,
it's just crazy. I think Chioma deserves better, and I think, well, I've been hearing in some on the social media that she's moved on. I hope she's moved on for real.
Really?
Yeah, I heard she's moved on. She needs to. In fact, I started following her on Instagram as well. Yeah, I started following her, and yeah, I think it was only her. I wanted to follow the Ghanaian guy, but when I watched the last episode where he has actually cheated on the girl, I'm like, no, it's not worth my time. So it's only Chioma I'm following right now.
Because that story, Deborah and I keep forgetting his name.
Deborah and well, if I do remember the name, the name would be
not Mark, is it?
It's not Mark.
No, it's not Mark.
It's not Mark. It's not Mark. Yeah.
Anyway, I was on his side most of the time. I was like, oh, she's too insecure.
Yeah, that's what I thought about this as well.
Yes, he has to work with women, and the clients that come to you, you don't particularly decide on them. In a business, in a business, they come to you and then you just work with them. Yeah. And I felt she didn't have as much trust in him. Yeah. But it turned out to be rightfully so.
Yeah, you know when you smell something, our intuition is like epic. When you're feeling it, when your body is telling you, women, listen, girls, ladies, when your body is telling you something is not right, that thing is not right.
It's true.
Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to make it look good. Don't try to say you will change it. When your intuition is telling you, girl, that's rotten. It is rotten. It has maggots in it.
To the core.
Maggots is already coming out of it. Just take it for real.
To the core.
Yeah.
To the core.
I think with her intuition, she's top notch. But every other thing, she's so insecure.
Which is good. And I guess it's because of he gave her the reason why she was feeling the way she felt.
Yeah.
So which means on her own, she probably isn't insecure. He made her feel that way because she sensed something was not right. And because of that, she wanted to dig and find out.
You know, I disagree with that.
Why?
You know why? Because if you listen to the story again, she is suspicious of other people.
Okay.
The person the guy cheated with is the one that she thought wasn't an issue, his ex.
Okay.
So the person he cheated with in the car that he was with for 4 hours was his ex that she said she's met and she's okay with her.
But you know the thing is, you might not expect, or she didn't expect that he would go back to his ex. But she just felt that there was something wrong. So I felt
with him and other girls, not that particular girl.
Yeah. Generally, his behavior was just generally dodgy.
Suspicious.
Yeah, and suspicious. So she felt that.
I think his behavior didn't make her insecure. She in herself is insecure because she's not experienced. She's not mature enough.
Oh yeah, that was her first relationship.
Yeah, and I think she's daddy's girl. She's still expecting, you know, a guy to do this and do that. Yes, it's good to be spoiled, but don't wait for a guy to do it for you. Don't
do your own thing.
Demand it. Let him see you that you deserve it, and then let him know that you deserve it and get it for you, not you asking for it. Having said that, sometimes we are married, and I think we are confident and comfortable enough to tell our husband, darling, I don't like this, darling, I want this. And the relationship, the giving is, you know, two ways.
The relationship they had was a bit too young for her to be doing all she was doing.
And she wants like, the relationship wasn't 50-50. Wasn't the relationship wasn't symbiotic. Is that what I'm looking for? She was more like a parasite. She's wanting from him and she's not giving back. It's true. That's what I feel. Well, I needed to use that analogy because that was what I felt. She's like, give me. Not once did she say, I did this or I gave this to you.
Oh, that's
you understand
true.
what I'm
That's
saying?
True.
You bought me a Gucci bag. I wanted to go to travel here for my birthday. No. Even the millionaire kids, I'm not sure their girlfriend asked for that, they do it.
Yeah.
So I think she was expecting too much. because daddy's always paying for her hair and all that, and according to
Is that what they
yeah,
said?
Dad takes her everywhere. Dad provides for her. So, and I think she was brought up with the knowledge of saying, you know, a man has to provide this for you. Yes, he can provide, but I mean, you should be able to. What you can provide for yourself, don't expect somebody else to
do it for you. Yeah. This day and age, we women, we like to be self-sufficient.
Exactly. That's why I'm surprised that at our age she's thinking like that, because I know children of this age, they're lots faster. They're of the tech era. They want to be
doing their own thing,
be able to afford a good life, so that whatever partner they have is an addition. It's just like an extra. So, you know, not that I'm waiting for the bulk of that fund from the man.
No.
Even us at our old school, don't be deceived, but we're old school. We still want to be independent, have our own money, do our own thing, and anything our husband does for us, it's just
extra. Exactly, it's just extra. In fact, I not that I value the things I do myself. I value everything I get. But it gives me a lot more joy when I'm able to achieve certain things myself.
That's true. That's true. You're very right. So very right. And I think men like that as well. You know, they just don't
when you're independent.
They
when
like
you're
that. They know that you can hold your ground. When they know that they can trust you to do stuff,
and also be able to, because when you do get married, you're supposed to be the helpmate of your husband. So you should be able to assist in certain things, not that everything just falls on him and he's just carrying the whole weight. It's always a good thing for the wife to be able to be supportive, doing little things that he doesn't need to be told about. Like, can you imagine asking your husband, you need sanitary pad? What is that? It's not done.
I think that's generation, even our great grandparents' generation, they were like that actually. Everything, and
depended on the man.
Especially coming from Africa, was a very patriarchal system. Is whatever the husband says that happens, you know. And I think we've learned from that. I personally, just saying, my dad asked my mom to retire early, which she did. She wasn't old enough to retire, and she became an housewife, and her life was miserable from there on.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So, you know, this day and age, I don't think a man would tell his wife retire. And she would just retire like that without
without a question.
Because,
without, why are you asking me to do that?
Yeah, because when my mom did that, even the retirement money they gave them wasn't much, wasn't worth anything. So she depended on whatever daddy says, whatever daddy provides. And I just looked at that, I'm like, that's not the life I want. And I think it's part of the thing that built me to be confident and be a go-getter and just do what I want to do. You know, and that's the way I presented myself to my partner when we first met. And you know,
my mom was an entrepreneur. She ran her own business. She ran her own business, so she'd always run her own thing, doing her own thing from home mostly. So she didn't really particularly depend on my dad per se. Of course, my dad was a good provider, but she did her own thing on the side, and she was She sustained herself within that.
My mom didn't, even though he promised he was going to do that when she retired, but he didn't do that. He was providing, but you know, that it just took away.
And then because there are limitations when it's just the man providing. Except he's like Bill Gates or whatnot. Then
I mean,
that
even
type
now
of money.
with Bill Gates or any other person now, even with all the rich people, their wives, they have a job or the charity they're managing, something they're doing.
Managing something.
But you know, our parents here back in Africa is
you
what
can't
your husband
just
says. You
can't do nothing. I don't think it's productive for a woman to do that.
It's not.
For your own health.
But that's what happened with our parents' generation. Most of them had to stay at home because their husband asked them to. Because they know that if they don't, they're kicked out of the house, and when they go to their parents, they'll be like, "No, we can't take you back."
Why have you come back?
So
they've paid your bride price.
Go back. So it's very sad, but that's what was happening for them then, you know.
So definitely that idea that man was coming up with, Paul was coming up with.
I even remember remember the story about the sister. I don't know why some sisters are like that. She's intruding, and he can't see it.
No,
that sister is not good. It's so wrong. Every level.
Him, too. It's so wrong.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
Exactly.
The girl's
And if
not married to
if he
you yet.
continues like that, unless he gets a timid, insecure girl that he can marry,
Yeah.
if his sister is still like that marriage is not going to work. But
No.
the sister will keep intruding.
Intruding.
And the sad thing is, the sister is in her own marriage, and I'm sure she won't want to experience what Chioma is experiencing.
Obviously, the people who do those type of things never want it on themselves.
Exactly.
If you turn the tables on them, they never want it, but yet they'll do it to people.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
And Paul is not saying that. The sister is right.
No, he said the
because his
children that I
sister-
love, the cousins. I said
She's
no,
not
cousins, my
saying she
nieces,
doesn't love
my
them.
nephews that I love. Excuse me, is it our duty?
Yeah.
She should be doing that.
I mean, you love your nephew,
I
but this
told-
is somebody
there's
that you
no
want to
way
marry.
I would even advise my own daughter
To
to do
marry
that.
that? Yeah. No.
I wouldn't.
Obviously, it's telling you that even when you marry me, all these people will still come before you. You shouldn't be like
No,
that.
we shouldn't. Your wife should come first.
Exactly.
Yeah. And,
Exactly.
And if she says, I'm not really enjoying doing this type of thing, then you should be like, oh, okay. So I'll try and speak to my sister and then,
Show that
smooth
she
the
cares.
relationship.
Show that it matters. She matters.
It matters
He
to her.
doesn't- He doesn't love her. I'm sorry.
No.
He doesn't.
No.
He doesn't care about her.
It's too egocentric, like you said. That was the
Yes.
right word for him. Yeah.
It's just an issue.
I bumped into one live on Instagram where he was speaking. I didn't stay on long
Okay.
for it, but it seemed apparently there were other issues that didn't
Discussed.
come up in the whole thing, and he was trying to open up on the live, and somebody was actually like really giving him insights to how trauma must have been thinking.
Feeling, yeah.
And I think he got it in that live that I watched, and also yes, because I really looked at a couple of things on YouTube as well. Watched a couple of reactions to it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting series. It's an interesting series. I wonder how they'll take it from now.
Yeah.
Whether they'll get other couples to come in.
That would be interesting.
how
I would
we
love
go
to
forward.
see. I would
Yeah.
love to see.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
But
What an interesting time.
judging from the two relationships, I don't think anyone is going to stay together
no.
at the moment.
No.
It's
No,
not.
I
don't
think they just need to go their separate ways and
It's-
grow up and
yeah.
just
It's sad though.
It's really sad.
It's sad.
But the good thing is they're still young. Time is still
1 year, the relationship of 1 year, that's not much of a
yeah.
problem.
But this one, 3 years she's
3
invested,
years.
and I'm sure she's in her 30s or
And she
something.
slept and she was living in with him.
Yeah, 6 months ago she said she moved in. Thereabout.
Can you imagine? She turned into the housekeeper.
Yeah.
As soon as she
and she
moved
said
in.
everything
That's
started
a
when
red
she.
flag.
Yeah, she said when
That's
she
a
moved
red
in, that was when everything started. And you know the
That is so Nigerian though.
Yeah, it is. Everything she's saying is just a red flag that she should just forget about it. But you know, maybe because of pressure that she's 30 something or she needs to get married. But I expect more from her. Chioma she's out there, so she should know better. She
Yeah.
shouldn't settle for less, but she deserves better.
No, she does.
Really. That's
She
what
really
I
does.
feel.
Yeah.
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 Thank you so much for
No
chatting with me
problem,
on this,
no
because I just
problem.
wanted to talk to somebody about it. Thank
Yeah.
you for taking your time to listen as well. So guys, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for listening to us and for listening to our reaction. Yes, we're judging. It's our opinion, it's our reaction. So
Yeah.
don't come for us.
Yeah.
We're judging.
Even
just
if
our
you come
opinion.
for us, we're okay with it because it's our opinion.
We are, it's our opinion. Yeah, so that's how
Yeah.
we feel about it. So, I go.
Yeah.
I want to throw you right there. Will you hand this for us then?
So, on that note, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Do not forget to subscribe.
To Mom's and
Mom's
Mom's Journey.
Journey.
You can see it there. And, and of course, this channel. Subscribe if you haven't. And
course.
comment. Let's know what you feel about this judging.
Precisely. Yeah.
This reaction. Yeah. And share with your family and friends. Bye, guys. See you next time. Bye. Thank you. Bye.